the live go live button, and you probably should get off my phone. That way you cannot say, "Oh, yet another live. I wasn't invited to."
Still have yet to invite me for.
Fuck, you know what? God, that's why I can't stand him. Oh God, goddamn Ty, goddamn Ty. Lord. Hello, everyone. As you all come in to the chat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Shawana. Let's see if they will let me. Um, let's see if they will let me type in my own chat today. Oh, I can type in my chat today because yesterday YouTube was on some bull because I was talking all things social justice and all things Black Lives Matter, and they would not let me type in my own chat yesterday. Remember that yesterday? Remember it was a mess, a whole mess. Anyway, hey everybody, as you all slide off in, slide it in, slide it in. Story of my damn life, sliding it in. So much trouble. So much trouble we've gotten into sliding it in or getting it slid in. Anyway, so I was on the phone with Ty just now. And then before that, I was on the phone with the Bay. Because me and the Bay had not talked all week. Like, we ain't talked since Sunday. I mean, we text, but we hadn't talked since Sunday. So I had to cuss him out. Anyway, it's another Fuck That Friday. Fuck That Friday. Just gonna tell some people fuck them and fuck that. Y'all know what I'm saying? Let's just get it over with. You know what I'm It's Friday. Fuck all the pleasantries. Damn how people feel. Hello to everybody. Let me greet y'all appropriately. Hey Shawana. Hey Reese's PC. Hey Dez. Dez, we gonna talk to you in a moment. Here's the let's see if they'll let me put my stream y'all in the chat. God. Anyway, if Dez, if you want to come on, please let me know. Click the link so we can discuss. You know this. I had to put you on my community wall. Hey, Patty Duke. Hey, Sly Sylvia. Hey, Bud Jessica. Abby, what's good, sis? Pure Heart. Hey, everyone, as you all come into the chat. Hey, Val. So, yeah, let me know. Well, Abby, you might have to get your hair in a bun. Did you see my community wall post, Abby? I don't think you saw it. Here come Ty with his bullshit. Mind you, they heard you at the beginning of this video on the phone with me. Oh, okay. Let me know, Des. Let me know. But Abby, you might have to have your hair in a bun. Is your hair in a bun, Abby? Is you ready? Is your hair in a bun? Because we may have to be out here. I might have to do a triple Lutz off the goddamn porch again. Do I have some things on my chest? I don't know if I have things on my chest as much as we are on a Fuck That Friday, and we like fuck that and fuck you to anybody who we need to say fuck that and fuck you too. Just saying. Just saying. Hashtag IJS. Right. So, child, y'all know we have to stay ready. We'll get there in a moment. I'm gonna give Diz the opportunity to, wrap up things and click the link and come on. You need a triple toe loop, okay? Or a triple flip, triple sow cow. Actually, when you're the grand diva and you are that bitch, you do triple axles around this piece, okay? We do triple axles if you need us. But I'm good for a good triple toe loop. But I'd rather do triple Lutz and do a Tano Lutz like Brian Boitano, a Tano Lutz where you hold your hand in the air as you are spinning in the air, the Tano Lutz. Anyway, so the first, well, let me focus and get this out of the way first. I hope that you all are working on the homework that I gave you all yesterday on the live. Let me get all of the serious stuff out of the way first. Yesterday we gave homework on the live. It was 3 parts of that homework, okay? 3 parts to your homework. I hope that you are completing your homework. What were the 3 parts of the homework? I'm glad you asked. I am teacher. I must remind you of your homework. 1, know what's on your ballot in your respective voting area, okay? Know what is on the ballot in your area that will be voted on. So that way you can go there prepared. Because if the ballot is 20 pages long, don't go to the voting booth all mad, upset, broke down, busted, and disgusted and have voter fatigue. No, go there and be ready. Take you a good 5-hour energy or whatever, energy drinks or you need, okay, a cup of coffee. 2, know what positions, what positions are being voted on. Some of these are some very important positions. You got positions like city councilman, mayor, sheriff, state attorney, school board members. Some of these positions that I've just named are positions that affect us and affect things like law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? State attorney. Voting for the state attorney in your respective area is one of the most important duties that you have. Voting for the sheriff in your county and or parish is one of the most important things that you can do, because these people directly affect law enforcement and directly affect the genocide of our people. Okay? We can talk all about how governors and different people do all of these things, but when we talk about the state attorney's office and we talk about the sheriff's office and we talk about the mayor's office in your respective towns, these things are important. School board members. You know how many school boards across the country? The percentages saying, you can go look up the statistics. There are more people on school boards around the across the fruited plains. There are more people on these respective school boards that never taught in a school, has never been in education, and have no clue what to do with education. They just wanted to get into politics. They might have come from the business sector, and they are making influential decisions with regard to your child, with regard to your sons and daughters, and have no experience. That's like you putting your child's health in the hands of somebody who never went to medical school. Let's just be clear here. Okay? So all of these things are things that you need to be concerned about. So that was the second part. Who is up for election and who you're going to vote for. And another thing that I told y'all is pure heart. I'm from Miami as well, and I still vote absentee ballot in my district in Miami Gardens. Anyway, what was I about to say? I also mentioned to you all yesterday that you have to remember, just because somebody is of a specific political party does not mean necessarily they align with the ideologies of the national political party. Meaning, just because somebody's a Republican does not mean that they that the way they govern is against things that you may want to see locally. And in the same vein, just because somebody's maybe Democratic or under the liberal umbrella does not mean that they're always voting in your best interest. So those are things that you need to know as well, especially on the local level. That was the second part. The third part of the homework, before we get into some foolishness. The third part of your homework, ladies and sure you know all of the laws that you're voting on, amendments and ratifications and changing of laws and county ordinances and changes to the charter, the city or municipality charter. All of those legislative voting, all of those legislative things that are being voted on that are on the ballot. Make sure you're informed on what those are, and make sure you're informed on the language of it, because a lot of times the language of those a lot of times legislators will write the language of it that makes it the opposite of what it says. Like there'll be one or two words that'll make you voting yes for that really mean a no, and you voting no for that really meaning a yes. So please don't do your research with regard to that, because sometimes it can be confusing, and the political jargon and stuff can throw you off. Okay, so that was our homework. We're gonna come back here on Monday and see where we are with the homework. We're gonna have a whole little thing on Monday where we come back and see what it is. You know, in if you're in Miami, Pure Heart, you know, is I think they're voting for county mayor, and the county mayor in Miami actually appoints. In Miami, we don't have, in Miami-Dade County, we don't have a sheriff's department. We have Miami-Dade Police, which is the county police, which is technically the sheriff's office of the Miami-Dade County. And in Miami-Dade County, that position, the person that's the head of the Miami-Dade Police or the county police, is an appointed position by the mayor of the county. And so it's important who you put in that office, because they have direct effect. Catherine Fernandez Rundle has been state attorney down there in the great county of Miami-Dade since God was a child. And we see all of the atrocities that have happened in my beautiful city of Miami and then the county of Miami-Dade County. So it might be time for her to get out of there too. Let's just be clear. A good friend of mine, my own attorney that I use, is running for a circuit court judge position down there as well. So, but anyway, be informed. Be informed. I just hate it that he's going to be, well, I believe that he's going to be elected, but I hate that he's going to end up being elected, become a circuit court judge, and now he can't represent me as my personal attorney anymore. Anyway, but I'm in DC, and we have to these ANCs, they are sneaky, yeah. So make sure, that was my whole soapbox rant, me getting up on the soapbox and making sure that you all are doing the right thing. I had to start off with that. Y'all know what to do. We still are in election season. That lady is over there laying in state, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, for good, bad, and in between. And she can't even rest well, because they already are ready to pull the trigger on the next Supreme Court justice, just as disrespectful as hell. Anyway, let me put the link back in the chat. I don't know if it went too far for Des. Des, let me know when you're ready to come on. Abby, you know you have open invitation to come on, whatever. So as we shift, In a F-Dat Friday, continuing with Fuck That Friday, someone who is our skin folk, but in many cases is not our kinfolk, and he has shown us on more and more occasions, is Charles Barkley. And Charles Barkley, in his expert level brand of fuckery. Okay, hey Lastasia. Charles Barkley from the great I think he's from Alabama. No, he's from Mississippi. Wait, I think he's from Mississippi. I think he's from Mississippi. Anyway, Charles Barkley, who nobody should look to be taking any kind of advice from, who nobody should be. I wouldn't even take basketball advice from him because although he may be a Hall of Famer, you have no ring, sir. Talk to me when you get some jewelry, okay? Had the audacity to say, hey, Dez, I see you in the background. Had the audacity to say that, while I feel bad for Breonna Taylor, her boyfriend did shoot at the police. Really? Because you getting your facts all wrong. All wrong. Okay? But like I said, we don't look to him to give us any advice or anything. We especially don't look to him to give us any advice or anything involving Black people, because you have shown us that you come from the Clarence Thomas branch of the family tree. You come from that branch of the family tree, the branch of the family tree that we are trying to take a rusty saw and cut off of the family tree. Okay, that's the part that you come from. Dear God, it's Charles Barkley makes my nuts itch. But yeah, he just has so many things wrong in the case. Oh, my audio sped up. Hold on.
Let me entertain you all while he gets that together. I'm driving at the moment, so I can't really see the chat. I hope my audio is not terrible.
Am I better now? You know,
Yes,
YouTube.
Much better.
You know, YouTube finds a way to kick me in the back of the throat anytime I discuss anything involving Black lives. Anytime I discuss anything involving these things, they find a way to kick me in the back of the throat. And that's fine, YouTube, because you ain't shit either. Fuck you too, YouTube.
No, StreamYard been having some issues the last couple of days, so it might not be YouTube itself, but I know I've seen a couple people's lives, and StreamYard has been giving them the business.
So I was having a hashtag FTFB moment. I miss doing FTFB moment. I miss doing hashtag FTFB moment. I might have one. Hey, Mr. Judy. Hey. I may have one on my next. I'm gonna see if I can find one on the next Real Housewives of Potomac review. Anyway, so is I'm going to mute myself and allow you to explain and describe to us what happened and why I may have to do this triple Lutz off the goddamn porch. Go ahead.
I hope my audio is okay. My phone has been having some issues, and I'm also driving. But I will try to keep going regardless. But I was at Official D Spots live last night. It was a lot going on as always. And good old Mr. So allegedly so handsome was on the screen. Well, at the point I came in, he just happened to be on the screen. Going in, believe it was Langston Hughes, somebody Langston, and he was giving him what he likes to give as far as dropping the fags all kind of bitches and all of that. And I was just like, why are you so invested in gay men, queer men, what they do, what they don't do, and how they present themselves? Like, what do they got to do with you? Because from what I've seen, none of them are giving you any shine on the YouTube streets. At least for me, I know I'm not knocking down your inbox because you don't do too much for me. And D-Spot, D-Spot was rolling through all the comments on screen, and mine happened to pop up, and I was just like, oh, so you're invested in this. Because he was being real vulgar, talking about old dude look like a uncut penis, making other just lewd sexual comments. And I was like, so you've thought about this. You're heavily invested in being a straight man, but you got so many issues and so many questions about gay men and what they do and how they handle themselves. And then when my comment rolled up, he was like, "Oh, I bet your pussy ass won't come up here." I was like, "Okay, I'm in bed. I'm getting ready for work. I have to work in the morning. Something that he probably doesn't know anything about." So yeah, I ended up going live on my channel as I laid in my comfortable bed, as I prepared to go to my salary position.
I
After
figured
he
out
just
what it is,
admitted to
Des.
being a
I didn't mean to
Percocet
cut you off.
head.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Des, but I figured out what it is. Every time you press mute, StreamYard sound messes up. So that's why my sound keep messing up. Anytime I mute you or you mute yourself or I mute myself, the audio messes up. So that's what it is. But go ahead. Continue.
Gotcha. But yeah, I was just saying, he needs to worry about his own situations and his own abuses before he comes through the YouTube streets and worry about what gay men got going on, who they fucking, who they not fucking, who they sucking and who they not. Cause he gives me closet case tease, more so under the cupboard struggle tease. But sir, it's old now. This is what you've made your lane doing on YouTube, and it's old. It's old. You have no content. You are the victim. Like, that should be your name, Kiki the victim. Because one minute you're sorry, then the next minute you're the one being victimized, and you keep going back and forth. One minute it's an apology tour, the next minute it's fuck everybody. I'm just not sure which one are you? Are you as hard as you say you are, or are you like a sturdy mattress? Which one is it? Are you a pillow top, soft top, blouse? I don't understand. But that's really just it. That's
This young man does a lot of gallivanting around the YouTube streets. And there seems to be a lot of overcompensating with him. I think you gotta do you have a window with me open on
I
YouTube?
don't think so. Hold on, let me mute myself.
It's gonna mess up my audio messed up, y'all. I hate you, Ty. This is your fault. Anyway, did my audio mess up again? Did my audio mess up, y'all? Again? Y'all let me know. Anyway,
I don't think I have any windows open. I thought I closed everything, but then again, I am on my phone. I'll be home in just a second, so I'll be able to log in from another device. But I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
yeah, I figured it out. I just whenever somebody presses mute. So Can I say that there seems to be a lot of overcompensating here? He's the proverbial small penis man trying to buy a big gun and a big car to overcompensate for the fact that they are lacking downstairs. That's what I get. Because every time you come on screen, you are yelling, you are cussing people out, you are like, that's the only content that you have, is you coming on screen, you ceremoniously calling people every type of homophobic slur imaginable, and thinking, mind you, the sector that you are in is where the women and the homosexuals hang. And so somewhere in the inept brain of yours, you seem to believe that it's going to get you someplace. I guess you're distinguishing yourself by being the one who's supposedly coming over here trying to call women all kinds of disparaging names and call gays all kinds of disparaging names, and thinking that you're not going to get your teeth kicked out the back of your throat. Do you really think that you're not going to get your teeth kicked out the back of your throat? I mean, you came over here with feminine tendencies. Any man who chooses the name Kiki and professes to be straight has entered the door with feminine tendencies. And so you're trying to overcompensate. See, you entered the door with what some might consider a large clitoris as opposed to a full male penis. And that's okay. That's not my fault. If your wife love it, if your wife is into the scissoring, and if your wife is a full-on lesbian, let her, because it's 2020 and you can marry whoever you want. Women can get married too. However, that does not give you the right to come over here and think that you are going to berate the people over here in this part of the YouTube realm and not get your teeth kicked out the back of your goddamn throat. Do you know that we are built for this? Do we know? See, somebody did not tell him. He did not get good advice from the people who told him to come over here on the YouTube streets. Somebody told, hey, Natasha, somebody told you wrong. Somebody told you that you could come over here and start kicking and screaming and so forth. Because the males, I know, the straight men I know, they don't bother themselves over here in this area concerning themselves with drama involving men. I mean, gay men, and drama involving women. They go over there with their other straight males and they do straight male things, but they aren't over here concerning themselves with us. They're not doing that. So you come over here thinking that you're going to muscle your way around and bully your way around with, barrage of vulgarities and curse words. We will kick your teeth out the back of your throat. That's what we do over here. We will kick your goddamn teeth out the back of your goddamn throat. See, you got the right ones. See, you don't play with the right ones. You have played with individuals. I think, and you have been very strategic in who you come at. I've noticed that. That young man has been very strategic with the people that he wants to combat, because he already knows. He already knows. He already knows. See, these type of people, they know where to run to. They know exactly who to go to. They know exactly what it is that they're doing. They ain't gonna come at the wrong people, because they throat kicked in. They'll get their throat kicked in. I don't know too many male Kikis. I don't even know no gay man named Kiki. I'm just saying. How you naming yourself after your daughters? You name yourself. Isn't that your daughter's nickname? What kind of sick, twisted flowers in the attic type incestuous shit you got going on?
Not the flowers in the attic, Teddy.
You know, I ask all the time, who made you people? Who made you people? Oh, dear God.
And I don't know. I just like whenever I see him, that's what he's doing. He's being a homophobe. And I'm like, if you have that much issues with being gay, it seems like it's an internalized issue to me. Because I've always heard that the loudest and most boisterous ones, as far as homophobes,
That young man puts footprints on ceilings. You hear me now? That young man puts footprints on ceilings. And I already told y'all, every vulgarity that he screams on the camera are the same vulgarity he screams when he's getting his back blown out. Those same vulgarities and expletives and epithets are the same ones that are screamed out in fits of ecstasy as he's getting his back blown out and putting footprints on ceilings. That man got a whole trail on his ceiling. You look up at his house and it's a whole trail of footprints on the goddamn ceiling. That bitch is walking Oregon's trail every night. You hear me? That bitch is over here walking Oregon's trail. And if you know anything about Oregon's trail, he's collecting all of the diseases that you collect when you when you travel down Oregon's trail. You know, when you play Oregon's trail, you get all of those diseases: whooping cough, cholera, diphtheria, and everything. He ain't collecting those diseases. He might be collecting the other ones. You know, VD, venereal diseases. Don't have me start clapping around here, dear God.
please don't. Please don't.
I'm just saying, where is Mr. Parker? Let me look out. I ain't seen him yet today. He might have went out earlier when I wasn't watching, when I was not watching.
Who's Mr. Parker?
That's this man who got these two daughters and this son. And he's so fine. He be walking his daughter and his son every day. And I have to look out and be
I
like,
messed up and got an apartment that sits over the pool, so I can see when all the daddies be hanging. Well, it's getting cooler now, so that's pretty much cut out. But by the first couple weeks, I was just sitting here, open the blinds, and just gawk.
be like, oh, hey, daddy. No, I didn't say I have the clap. Ty, I'm not doing this with you, okay? Doing this with you. But I just wanted to know. I haven't done my triple Lutz off the porch yet. I'm just, adding some
Like I
light
said,
content.
there's no need to. I sprinkled some decon around the porch. That should keep you
What
away
lake
for a
is
little
that in
bit.
New Orleans? Lake Pontchartrain or whatever that lake is over there in Louisiana. He's some vermin descended up from the depths of Lake Pontchartrain that has decided to frolic around the YouTube streets.
He needs to worry about securing his belongings and making sure
When he
his
just in
family
jail?
survives hurricane season. That should be the
When he just
priority.
in jail? A couple of days or something like that, I heard. Now, mind you, if you get arrested in the middle of the week, you can get out the next day if you really got bail money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like you got arrested on a Friday and you got to wait round till
The
Monday
judge come in.
for the judge come in on Monday. If you arrested on Tuesday, you could be out of jail by Wednesday. I'm just saying. Depending on what time of day, maybe
He had to
late
make
today.
sure. He had to make sure
He
Big
got
D
bust down a couple times before he got out.
had to make sure Big D and Big Lucille was satisfied before he could leave the facility.
Woo. We had to put some Oregon trails on the ceilings over at the parish jail because they got parishes over there in Louisiana.
Listen, if he ever goes missing, all they got to do is just take a sample from the ceiling,
Mm.
and that will put them on the trail.
Listen, beef sector fading away. They be over there loving on it. But that goes.
My biggest issue with him last night was how he attacked Miss O.
Miss. I don't know if you watched D Spot's whole live, but he really
Miss Olivia. Miss Olivia will kick his back in.
and
You
she
talking about
came.
Miss Olivia the Oracle?
No, not that
Oh,
one. I know she. I
Olivia
know
the
she would
Oracle.
have. I just flew up to
No,
her.
Olivia the Oracle is
I,
the you fuck around with Olivia the Oracle, and Olivia the Oracle will gather you.
literally, I just subscribed to her a couple months ago. Well, not maybe a month ago, but it was another subscriber named Miss O. She had put a comment in there, and he was saying some disparaging things about her, talking about her skin tone and all of that. And I'm like, sir, you're not even light skinned. What do you benefit from being colorist? The same thing that you're saying against her, you flip a mirror around, it's gonna apply to you too.
But every time I've seen him, he's had an avatar up. I mean, I
Yeah.
rarely actually see him on screen. It's always some picture or whatever. I'm just saying. How do we know that if he never comes on screen and talks to us to let us see him? How do we know that that's really him? How do we not know that that's not his bust down? He could be a whole catfish out here. Has
There,
anybody actually seen him come on
there,
screen?
there, from
Mouth
what I've heard, there are people around here who are actually friends with him in real life. So I assume
I mean, we have a whole segment in science research that studies cockroaches as well. You know, somebody might want to be an etymologist. Or no, that's entomologist. Etymology is the study of words. Entomology is the study of insects. So somebody might want to be an entomologist and
they got to classify them.
Classify, this species of vermin, insectia. I'm just saying.
A creature from the deep sea.
Child.
You know, there are mysterious creatures that are down there that we are not aware of yet.
It goes back to the self. Come on, anthropods. Miss Honey. It goes back to the self-hating and the self-loathing that happens a lot of times. We've seen so many iterations of this, so many iterations of some dude who comes into the sector and says he's gonna clean up and gather all the gays for the women, and he's now the champion of all things feminist and all things black women, and he's here to be their savior.
Until they don't agree with him, and
then cuts them out for everything they worth.
And it's not even just cussing; he makes physical threats to women and children. So if y'all are wanting to protect black women so bad and wanting to protect the children that they have, why entertain this person?
But I'm saying we've seen this over and over and over. And every time the person comes, they got to get kicked in the back of the throat and get their teeth kicked out their mouth. And then they become all humble and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me be everyone's friends. And see, those are the people who I don't even deal with and I don't play around. Because those same people that came in, I want you to keep the same energy you had when you first came in this fucker. Thank you so much, talent acquired. Keep the exact same energy. You came in here trying to kick people's teeth in, and now you got your teeth kicked in, and now you want to be my friend? No, bitch. I'm going to continue to kick your teeth in. And it's a whole list of people. I ain't going to mention any names right now. Not yet. Let me have a drink or two. I might. But it's who are still in this sector, and people, oh, I love so-and-so. I love fill in the blank. Remember when fill in the blank came up in this fucker, and they wasn't humble like that. Fill in the blank came in this fucker, talk about they was going to lay all us gays out, and then you women didn't agree with him, and then he laid all y'all women out, and after that, he got his back beat in by everybody, and then he became all humble. And now he wants to be everybody's friends and wants everybody to love him. No, bitch, I don't love you. There's no love over here.
You get love from your mama. That's it. And
I wonder if she loved you.
Not even a face of mama might not even.
I don't even know that your mama gave you the love that you needed, which is why you over here coming at black women like this. But I'm not gonna be your therapist because they don't pay me. I don't have licenses.
No.
So we don't do those kind of things. You need to go sit on somebody's you need to go there and sit on somebody's good couch somewhere. And
you don't even gotta go to the couch anymore. You can download an app on your phone and get therapy.
I want you to sit down on the couch. Don't sit on someone's lap. Don't get on couch and then get on your back. Don't get on that couch and put your knees on the couch and your hands on the couch. Don't do none of that, okay? Sit down. Put your posterior on said couch. Don't put nothing underneath you when you go to that couch that's going to vibrate or shove itself in you. Don't do none of that, okay?
Stop.
Sit down on said couch and open your mouth and speak. Don't open your mouth to put things in it, okay? Because you might take my advice and sit on said couch and then open your mouth and try to insert things into it. We want you to open your mouth and speak to someone, and then close your mouth and listen.
And I know therapy's not cheap, so don't try to offer your therapist any favors. That's malpractice. You probably don't got insurance, so you're gonna have to pay out of pocket. Just be prepared for that. Don't try to drop down on your knees. Give them a little extra. They're not looking for none of that. They're not looking for none of that.
What kind of weak ass 99-cent pantyhose wearing ass cross dressing in the dark ass motherfucker? It brings their wife on screen for anything. All the straight men I know are the men who say, nah, babe, you stay over there. I got this. Stay in the car, stay in the house. I'm going out here to handle this. But you over here getting your teeth kicked out the back of your throat. And because you can't handle it.
Weekly.
Because you can't handle it. You done went over here and brought your wife over here to fight your battles for you. Oh, ain't that cute? Isn't that cute, little tink tink, little tink tink?
I thought the man was supposed to be the protector. What happened to being the protector?
The wife got the real cojones over there. I told you that young man got a oversized clitoris over there that he's calling the penis.
The wife got the cojones. She got the job. She got the money. She got the car.
Child, girl, child.
She got it. She got it.
I'm trying to understand. I'm really trying to understand. Women, all of my wonderful women and ladies in this beautiful chat, put a 27 in the chat. If you go for the caliber of men that's gonna stick you out there to fight the battle first, maybe that's what. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't go for that, because maybe this is 2020 and maybe that's the caliber of men that my wonderful ladies out here like to have nowadays, where your man gonna just stick you out there and say, okay, you going on out there, I'll be back here in the background. I got you back.
These new age relationships, these new age.
I got your back. Ooh, I have made it through 3 services in 99 cents pantyhose. You know what? Baby, it's the legs. So they got because they got all that leg hair that's cutting through the 99-cent pantyhose.
The ones, you think back a little bit. The ones used to come in the little thing at the store. They don't even come in a real package. The ones that come in the
little plastic little egg that your grandma used to say, baby, go down there to Woolworths. Okay, grandma used to say, baby, go down there to Woolworths and get me the 99-cent pantyhose. Hey, go $1, baby. I ain't listen. Make sure you bring my 1 cent change because they don't charge me no tax over there, baby. Bring me my change. And go on there and give me that give me some pantyhose down there from Woolworths. Okay. Child. I'm just trying to understand because I just want to know what we're going for, and now I just need to be schooled apparently on what is what the people likes nowadays. Sunset tan, that was the hue of the pantyhose. The hue was sunset tan. That was the color. Child, girl, child.
What's up, Miss Natasha?
But I just wanted to know, and these people let their young man on their good StreamYard and stuff like that to get on there and just go in. And let me say this, and this is not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I'm gonna say this, and this is me giving some good expert advice to a lot of newer people to this area within YouTube. You can't very well, and this is gonna step on a few toes, but I'm gonna tell you because some of y'all need to hear this. Okay, you cannot very well have people on your channel via StreamYard or via whatever panels, and then absolve yourself of the things that those people say. You can't say, "Oh, I can't be blamed for whatever so and so said." No, you have to take ownership of all of that
Yep.
because you allowed it on your platform,
Yep.
because you opened it up. And rather than taking that person off, and rather than saying, "Nope, I know I let that person on. They should not have been let on. I should not have let them say that. Nope, I do not stand for that on my platform, and I'm not gonna let it be said." You
Right.
sit there and try to hide under the guise of, "Oh, I didn't say it. That's what so and so said. I cannot be held responsible." Well, no, bitch, you are going to be held responsible because it's
Right, because that then affects your viewership. Those are your people in the chat.
your channel.
There are bullets flying through the chat, and they're hitting your people.
Mm-hmm. It's
Thusly, you
one
are
thing.
accountable because you click the button to click that person on, and you have
You're
the
right.
power to click them the fuck off.
I might even accept you say it to a certain degree, even though I really don't accept. But I'm gonna say I might accept you say I can't be held responsible for the chat. That's why you're
Right.
supposed to have mods. So you're supposed to have moderators in your chat who have your same best interest. Because my moderators, you may not even see them, but they're in the bushes with
Right.
katana blades, blow darts, and sniper rifles. Okay, ready to take you
The
out.
dot is on you before you even know it.
You didn't even
They're
know.
watching. They're watching.
You understand what I'm saying? So my thing, and I see that a lot. Some people who have good intentions, but then try to hide behind the guise of when somebody else, because see what's going to end up happening. Somebody going to call you out and say, "No, you let so and so on your channel to say such and such." And then you come back at that person and say, "Oh, fuck you, bitch. Don't get mad at me. I ain't say nothing to them. That was so and so that said something. And you can't get mad at me." Oh, yes, bitch, I can get mad at you. Because if you supposed to, you should not have allowed them to come on there. Whatever comes on your platform, you are responsible for it, whether or not you want to.
Especially when you know how they get down.
You
It's not a
know,
surprise. We get the same regurgitation. We get the same thing. Like I said in my video last night, I don't know you, but I know you for your works. I've seen you do enough, and I know how you get down. And I'm not going to entertain that because that's bullshit. If you can't have a
Girl,
conversation, I can be reading you down just as level as I am right now and not inflate my voice not one time. I don't have to yell at somebody to get my point across. I don't have to yell at you for you to feel it. But some people they
girl,
don't have that skill just yet.
girl, why y'all letting Miss Kiki Everlasting get in y'all feelings?
oh, she's not in my
Stop worrying about Kiki Everlasting.
no,
That
she,
is Miss Kiki Everlasting, honey. She going through something.
Kelandra, that's Kelandra.
Kilo. That's
And he ain't
Kilo,
never did. I
honey.
mean, excuse me. She ain't never did nothing to me, but you know, child, pay that whole dust.
No. She did try to come for Dez last night. She did. She tried to air Dez when
What she
Dez was in the
say?
chat and he was on. Child. That's why we over here addressing that woman. I don't have it to do with her.
That lady
But she
got in
can't.
her
I'm not gonna go
feelings. Her panties got up in that twat, and they got this little too
Oh
tight
no.
for comfort. And something I said struck a nerve. And like I said in my video, you have your opinion, more than rightfully so, but that does not absolve you from somebody's commentary on said opinion, and you
I
don't
agree.
you don't get to get butt hurt over that.
You know how you know me, Terrence. You know I'm loyal. You come at my people, I'm here, ready to be here, guns blazing. What was said?
Yeah, you already know. I know.
I'm like, I don't even. You could tell me a snippet, of you gonna have to pull me off because I'm gonna be like, wait, what did they say? Oh wait, who we gonna fuck up?
Yeah, I saw when you said it, I was like, no, we don't.
Look,
It ain't
but
that,
the one
it ain't
thing
that
that's so
serious yet.
sad about the entire situation with him is because he has a gay brother. And when the last time I listened to
He
him,
is the
even
gay
his
brother.
brother was set
He
up and
is
told
the gay
him
brother.
the things
He
that you were
is the gay
saying,
brother.
it didn't just offend them, it offended me. That's the reason why he gave that quote unquote
You know what?
apology
That's
the
but
first time.
no. That's like the white racist that says, "Oh, I have a black friend. Oh, my sister's married to a black man, and some of my nieces and nephews are also black." That's what the fuck that's like. I don't want to hear nothing about your gay brother. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about your gay brother. And if your gay brother bring his gay ass over here, he'll get his teeth kicked out the back of his throat too, trying to defend you and your fuck shit, okay? Because we
No, he didn't defend him. He didn't defend him. He didn't.
No, I'm not
He
saying
did say his brother let him have it, as he should have.
But it shouldn't take somebody being
what I'm saying
close
is
to you
that is
for you to
exactly
respect them.
No,
For me
I
to
totally
respect
understand.
women, I don't need to
totally
have a
get where
wife.
y'all
I don't
coming
need to
from.
have a daughter. I respect women, period, whether they're cis, trans, any of that.
Mm-hmm.
the other thing
Child, I
about
don't
it
even
is
think this girl is married. I just don't think so.
the other thing about it is that could all be a lie. Because how many people you know, they will say something, and then when they get flat for it, now there's this story that explains it all. Now there's this story that they've made up, or this person that they've made up that has apparently helped them see the light. Ain't nobody help you see the light, but you got your teeth kicked out the back of your throat, and now that is all the light that you saw. And now, oh, my brother talked to me, and my brother said to me that girl.
Because you getting down here on the YouTube streets, this isn't the first time he said this. I'm sure he's T.
Look,
Right.
I'm off. Ain't nothing to do. I got my Cavarcier, honey.
I feel you.
Here's my point, y'all. My point is, if you so flippantly say these things so effortlessly on Al Gore's Good Internet, I can guarantee you your brother done heard you say this if you really have a brother.
Right. This isn't the
Your
first
brother
time.
done heard you say this shit all the time. All the goddamn time. And now all of a sudden he has something to say about people who he don't even know on Al Gore's Good Internet. Girl, please.
You 30 some odd years old. This isn't the first time you've had a homophobic rant. I wouldn't be surprised if you let your brother have it when y'all was younger.
Hello.
Probably did.
I'm
trying to put it past him.
Probably beat him up. His brother probably beat him up a few times if he do got a brother, because you know we got hands. In the spectrum, we keep hands over here because we have to fight all the goddamn time. So we keep some good hands over here. The brother probably fucked his ass up a few good times, and that's why he got all this smoke and venom and vitriol towards his ass. That got child. His brother probably whooped his ass a couple times and then ended it in a full-on split. Okay.
Got a little PTSD going on. A little PTSD. He's triggered. He's triggered.
Lord. Child, somebody got their trigger up in him. That's the problem.
Oh,
child, I can't help you, sir. I'm not going to stick my penis in you, okay? I want no parts of what you got.
That's probably what he needs.
That's what he needs. He needs somebody to come dig him out. He
needs a good dig down, baby.
Yes, God. You can't help him.
The gag is, don't we all? I understand, Miss Kiki Everlasting.
It gets like that when you don't get none in the while. That's why he was in jail for a couple of days, because he might be okay now. He done went to jail. Done got bust down a couple times. Done got the good and slide it on there and slide it in. Treatment. We call that city lube. City lube. Okay,
that's exactly what it is.
Spit and shine.
Right.
Baby, he done got serviced over there. He might be in a good place now. He might be all right for a couple of days, for a couple weeks.
That's what I'm saying. It could be.
Listen, he gives me y'all remember Hollywood, the little show on was it Netflix?
Yes, with the where it was back in the day, and they had the little gas station and stuff. That was my show.
I remember that.
Hollywood was good.
Yes, we do look like twins. We've already determined that.
Child.
The double mint twins over here. Bust through. But yeah, we just shooting the shit on a fuck that Friday. It's a fuck that Friday. Can I tell y'all that I need I'm gonna say this and y'all gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna say this because it sounds like sacrilege. I actually I actually miss because I think I've given Kilolo enough of my attention. I miss reviewing. I miss reviewing Love and Hip Hop. I miss dragging those whores from Love and Hip Hop. I just do. I want to drag them. I want to.
Well, it's coming back. You about to get your wish.
I get my hashtag FTFB moment again.
Well, you sure can with the New York one because that's what they bring it back first.
Oh, God, I can't stand New York. Why, God? Why New York?
I like watching them, but I could not review all that mess. I could not sit through all that.
I love to drag them. It's so much fun until I get to the point where I can't take it no more and I gotta walk the fuck off screen. Those
are my favorite moments of yours when you just leave the camera
right.
Let's me the hell off. I know now that some of my subscribers only recommend certain shows to me because they want me to get upset and angry. Just give up on the goddamn show.
Yeah, same here. I don't know why they want to get my blood pressure up.
They want to see me the fuck angry.
Are you still doing Lovecraft?
Oh, I love Lovecraft Country. I am enjoying.
I love it too, but I could not commit to it. I tried to.
A lot of people have said that. A lot of my fellow reviewers say, "Listen, I can't review it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much." That body be too much whenever they have Tick out there half naked or naked and shit.
Tick is one fine piece of man with that big ass nose. Oh,
so you know what that means he got going on downstairs.
I have no second thought about it. No second thought about it.
You talking about backs getting blown out, baby?
Listen, that scene of him and Letty at the party.
When Letty
in the bathroom,
in the goddamn bathroom, but he put her up there on that goddamn
shut that door. He's like, "Get up here!"
And the way he just ran it up in her, I was like, "Oh,
right."
He get it from his daddy though. He get it from his daddy because you see how Montrose did, old boy.
No, wait, don't tell me too much. I'm behind, but I've gotten the tea about Montrose. I could see bits and pieces.
See,
especially when in the first episode when they went to the bar.
Wait a minute. The way Lil Murder had that little bitty glob of spit, Montrose said, "Nah, I'm working with a little piece of stuff. No, you gonna get a whole hunk of spit." Montrose said, "It was a big old like boulder of spit." I said, "Oh." He was like, Lil Murder gave you little bitty spit. That's all you needed, just a little bit. Montrose said, "Nah, bro, you finna get all of this."
What's that really be? Is Lil Murder from P Valley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh God, you haven't seen P Valley? Oh dear God.
I be tired when I get off work. They got us on campus now, so I'm legit exhausted when I get off.
You're on campus now. Ooh, they trying to get out of COVID.
They working on it. They are.
Natasha, from what I understand, it ain't all that. The groupies have said, you know what? See, Really B is so disrespectful.
She is.
Wow, what you say?
Damn respectful. I don't never come into her channel and disrespect her like she do me. I never do her like she do me. I don't never disrespect her, but she come over my channel with all her disrespectfulness.
Her little rah-rah.
Right. Child, Miss Honey. Yeah, that's the only time you can put spit on me is when it's a heat of the moment. We done got caught up in the rapture love.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna need some extra glide, some gun oil. I don't need spit. That don't have enough slippage. I need some slippage.
Well, for those of us who are professional, real girls do real things, and when you kind of self lubricate, you know, all you need is a little something.
That is a thing too, but I need something to get us started. For
him to put on himself, I got this back here. All this back here is already handled. Okay, you just make sure you got it for yourself. Terrence, you know what I'm talking about. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. You know
I
I
know
ain't lying.
you ain't lying. There's been several times I had to go on ahead and let a nigga do a little spit crew. I mean, yeah.
John, because some of us, we self-lubricate.
The thing that I couldn't take was Vaseline. Vaseline, it made it hurt with me. I couldn't take Vaseline.
You can't do
You put no
lotion.
Vaseline.
Not lotion either, because lotion dries up too fast.
It do. You got to keep doing that. It's in the way. I lost my virginity to a nigga using lotion. I said, bitch, I know you fucking lying. You ain't finna use up my swab.
Bless you. Bless you. I hope you recovered because I could. Oh my God.
It was not. Look, I ain't know what I was doing. It was my first time. I was 18. He was 26. He said, I know what I'm doing.
Like you can literally feel the moment when lotion is absorbed into your skin. And
I did.
And now you feel like that. It feels like this, literally.
Yes, I was in so much pain, y'all. I said, "Oh no, I know you're fucking lying."
But you know that first time is pain anyway, child. That first time is no pleasure. It's just all pain.
Can't relate.
Think about that first time, child. That fire your back. That fire that inspired, baby. That first time you be like,
you should be wet enough. What he need to spit for? See, you don't even really need spit with me no more these days because I'm naturally a waterfall. You understand me?
Jesus.
I don't know about them too. I'm a waterfall. I'm Niagara.
We've already talked about
Fiji. You know, I'm Poland Spring. That's what they call me. They call me Decline. That's what I am.
Niagara Falls.
Okay. So
I'm like an old spigot. You got to tap it a little bit first. You got to jiggle it around a little bit.
Jiggle it, it'll come on. Jiggle it a little bit.
Y'all got me showing out on this Good Friday.
Y'all are fucking silly. God damn it, just jiggle it a little bit. It'll turn on. Okay? No, don't be like the real old ones where you got to get the little wrench or whatever.
Oh my God, you got to
turn it, turn because the whole spigot of paint came off. So now you got to have the pliers on there.
You got a knob about that big on it.
Okay.
Lord.
Child.
Oh, God. Y'all are goddamn.
That is funny.
But I can't. I don't understand. But it's somebody for everybody. Listen, if Michael Darby could have somebody that's willing to have multiple children with him, anybody can have multiple children for him because Ashley's still letting him nut up in her.
Michael Darby's not. I'm okay. I was.
He's not.
He not what?
He's not what?
He ain't what?
In a former life, I feel like Michael would have.
No, in a former life, he looked like he does now, damn near mummified.
I haven't. I don't know what Michael looked like when he was younger, so I'm gonna have to go do some searching.
Listen, she already got an old man. She about to have another old man or another old tight ass bag lady. Them babies look older than he do. All right,
but don't he got older children? I wonder what his older children.
But see, all of you young women who want to go out there and get with these old decrepit ass men, you're gonna end up like Ashley and Karen. Especially Karen. Don't nobody want to end up like Karen.
See, they teach little boys, they teach you as a little boy not to get with an older woman because they say you get worms. Your people ain't never tell you that if you go sleep with an older woman, you get worms. That's what they used to tell us.
Right. And if you go sleep with an old man and have a baby, your kids gonna come out looking old and ancient like they daddy. Look at Ashley.
Giving very much Benjamin Button.
The baby is cute, Ty. Don't get me wrong, but that don't change the fact he looked like him and Jesus went to high school together. That don't change that.
I always say, anybody can make a cute baby. Can you make a cute adult, bitch? How about that?
Because I've seen cute babies turn up to be some ugly ass adults.
So bad. I don't want to know what your baby look like. What's your adult that you made look like? How about that shit?
How does it?
Well, Ty up here disagreeing with us. Ty, come up here and disagree. What Ty doing anyway?
Ty ain't doing a goddamn thing. Ty is running the streets of New York trying to find an outfit so he can continue to not practice social distancing tomorrow.
Sir, I hope you got on a mask.
He don't. He's gonna get COVID-20. He's gonna be Agent Zero for COVID-20. Agent fucking Zero. For
I've
COVID.
seen Ty on your channel. Does he have his own channel?
He just started. He always had a channel, but then he took all his old videos down. But now he's trying to restart his old channel again.
I'll make sure to go over there and give him a little sub.
Exactly.
Fuck that bitch Ty. Because he didn't want to even invite me over to his channel. When he you know that bitch went live the other day, had a whole panel up there and didn't even tell nobody. We could have brought to his channel. We could have brought people over there to this.
Yeah, I didn't know that. What about that, Ty? I ain't know that either. You follow us on social media and everything. You could have sent a little birdie to us.
He do not care. That's fine. That's fine. Child, speaking of waterfalls, don't go chasing waterfalls, Ty. Okay, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're using. Child, I still have no idea what that really means. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what that's supposed to mean, what the metaphor I'm supposed to get from the don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know what that means. I don't get the metaphor. It doesn't make sense. But
for me, just how I've always thought about it, you know how waterfalls usually have a bigger body of water at the top. So
it comes from usually a river anyway.
Right. So you don't go running down, then you jump off the cliff. You stick to what you know, and you know how the landscape is. That's what I
stay in this river. I could end up at the waterfall anyway, because most rivers, you know, when they kind of go toward the waterfall. I'm still trying to get it. It's yeah. I don't think
TLC, we just gonna let y'all have it because that was one of y'all most iconic songs ever. So it's no shade. We just, trying to figure out.
And that's more of y'all's generation anyway. So
what you trying to call us? Oh, first of all, Crazy Sexy Cool came out in 94.
You find a group from your generation that can do half of the stuff TLC did. I'll wait.
See, I didn't. That's not part of the conversation.
Exactly.
We were talking about the lyrics, not the group and groups that are
y'all
similar.
Don't have lyrics either. Y'all people don't have lyrics either. They really don't.
There are some younger artists with lyrics. Do you listen to Snow Allegra?
Who I don't.
Who's that?
No,
she is a very good R&B singer.
Nobody knows R&B is dead.
R&B is not dead.
Real R&B dead.
R&B is dead.
Real people R&B that you like in R&B may not be producing music, but that does not mean R&B is dead.
It's very dead.
No. I will never agree with that.
Waterfalls are hard to come by. Lakes and rivers are more mainstream.
Come through. Well, I want the waterfall. I want no lakes and rivers. Everybody done been up in this lake and this river. Everybody dirty ass in the goddamn lake and the river. Everybody got no waterfall. People scared of. Just saying.
That is a good analogy, Miss Honey. You better bust through.
That was. You did that, Miss Honey. You did that.
Abby, no, not the algae medication. Do better. Lil Baby, no ma'am. Snow is not boring. I was supposed to go see Snow in April, but then Miss Corona happened, so I had to go ahead and get a little refund on those tickets.
I know that's right.
I don't know who. No, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm about to find her ass on Apple Music. I'm gonna see what she's talking about.
No,
SNOH.
I don't. That sounds like something. When did she learn how to spell? Like, what school system did she graduate from?
She's not American. I think she is Middle Eastern or something.
Why her name start?
Oh, she's Swedish. Sorry. Yes, that's her. She looks like Sade to me.
Yeah, she's real pretty.
Why her last name start with 2 A's? Get your life in order.
That's her stage name. Her real name is Norwat.
Listen, when we have to look to Swedish people for R&B is dead. Well, we have to go all the way across the pond and look for people from the land of Sweden, which clearly is the bastion of all things.
Not the pond.
I look to Sweden for my R&B. God.
Listen, she
I'm gonna see what she's talking about. I'm gonna see what she's talking about. Like, I felt the same way about Summer Walker, but I actually liked her when I first heard her.
Miss Honey, clearly, you haven't been on my channel long enough to know that I am a metal straw official.
Right. I saw that. I'm like, Teddy's not just rinsing. I'm sure he gets all up. I'm sure you got a whole set of brushes for him, don't you?
Okay.
Miss Honey, do you not know I am metal straw guy? And did you just ask me if I cleaning my metal straw? Or are you really asking me if am I cleaning my penis? You got a lot of nerve, Miss Honey. You are just damn spaffle. Why, Mr. Judy, the shade is crispy in here today. Real crisp. Girl. Asking me, am I cleaning my straw? I have other people to clean my straws for me. How about that?
Must be
People pay me to allow me to let them clean my straws. Miss Honey.
Honey.
Miss Honey. Miss Honey. Don't you hear me calling you? I know you hear me calling you. Oh, I love that video. That video is so great. I met somebody who said they had never seen that video. I said, you really never seen the Miss Honey video? Why to this day? This was like a month ago. To this day, they say they watch that video at least once a day.
So are you ready for Real Housewives of Potomac?
I'm ready to see them not give us really anything from this fight. They ain't gonna give us no parts of this fight. If y'all really give us any parts of this fight,
who's supposed to be
fighting? The back tea that I heard that Monique was banging that girl head up against the table. I said, "Ooh, bitch, she took her back to high school. That shit we did in high school. Bang a bitch head on the table."
I mean, I'm just flying everywhere. Fights in the morning at school were the most eventful start.
Right? Because that means you went into first period ready.
No, everybody's been talking about it all day.
Yes. You've been told about it. Everybody knew what was going to happen. Well, nobody in their class. They was all waiting to see what the hell was going to happen.
The teacher in me, when I knew a fight had just happened, I keep them rat bastards outside on the wall. Y'all sit out here on this wall. Get all of that out of y'all, because y'all not coming here with this fuck shit. Right. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No,
so you ain't never had students that straight up knuckle up in your classroom.
Oh no, they don't play that foolishness. Oh, I don't play that. They already know that I am certifiable. See, I'm that teacher that goes the week before school starts when you setting up your classroom. What I do is I go to the pile where they throw all of the old used furniture, right? You find you either an old wooden stool or an old wooden chair that's right about to just break down. You have it sitting over there in the corner by your good desk. Somebody say the littlest out of pocket thing. You pick that thing up and throw it against the wall and let it just shatter all over the place. And now they are like, they're like, oh, this motherfucker is crazy as hell.
You can't do that in 2020.
You sound like my middle school.
One good period, you do that, and then for the rest of the day,
y'all heard about Mr. Teddy?
They be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna play with him.
You sound like my middle school band director. Oh baby, he was good for throwing chairs, throwing stands, instruments.
Now, when you've been in a school long enough, you grow a reputation. You start to deal with the younger brothers and the younger sisters and the cousins, and they be like, yeah, my brother told me about you. My sister told me about you. Yeah, she already told me, don't come up in here with the function. I'm glad she told you the stories over there. Glad he told you. Glad he told you. Because the stories are real. Play with it. Yeah, that's
I had teachers that threw shoes and stands and chairs and stools, drumsticks, mallets. I done had it.
I'm not gonna take the
Are
risk
y'all
being
allowed
only-
to do this shit? Like, maybe I need to be a teacher so I can throw shit around and still keep my damn.
Sometimes you have to have order. Order has to be established.
I'm the only black male teacher at my school, so I can't turn it up that much.
You have to establish dominance sometimes.
You do. You
have to let them know, listen, find you somebody to play with. Find you a PlayStation, find you some Uno cards, find you the board game Monopoly, baby, and you can play with that to your heart content, but that's not me.
Correct. Especially having them being at home since March, we've had to do a lot of remediation when it comes to just how you act in public and how you conduct yourself.
I was king discipline. You know what I used to do? I was the one who got the phone calls from the parents. Why is he doing such and such? Because your child is playing games. We're gonna be outside today in the heat with a dictionary. And we'll be learning new words. You will stand there with a dictionary. And I'm gonna stand out here because I don't want you to think it's you. I need to punish myself, so I'm gonna be right out here in this heat with you. And we're gonna be out here because y'all don't need air conditioning and desks anymore. You'll be out here learning new words. We're doing vocabulary enhancement. That's what we call it. We're enhancing your vocabulary. Turn to the first page of the first letter of your name, and we about to learn all these good words in the dictionary. Write all these good definitions down. Due by the end of the class. In cursive, in pen. Stop playing with me.
Child, you tell these kids to write in cursive now, they're gonna look at you like you're literally speaking.
No. They get one marking period. No, I get them 1 marking period. I hand out the little sheets. I print them all out. Practice to your heart's content. But doll, baby doll, the first day of the second marking period, it's going down. So you
listen. I learned cursive. My mama actually taught me cursive because that's all my mama used to write in. So I already knew that when I learned in the elementary school. High school, from my freshman year to my junior year, all of my English papers, baby, they was cursive. Period. Yeah, and they had to read it because if you did it, you had to write that bitch all the fuck over again.
Absolutely.
That used to get on my nerves.
Lastasia. Band directors are like football coaches. They are crazy. They cuss and they throw things.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's like football coaches. That's universal.
I'm in middle school.
They cuss and they throw
things. Shit thrown. Middle school, girl, not high school. Middle school, having stands thrown.
All band directors are like all football coaches. They're crazy. They cuss and they throw things.
Yep.
Oh yeah. My high school band director cussed you the fuck out. My college band director, he'll cuss you out to a certain extent, but not like my high school band director. My high school band director, he'll do it. You start to cry. Wow. He'll let your ass have it.
Oh yeah, my band director. She by the time I got to, she had been at my school district for a while, but by the time I got to her, she was trying to leave the Newport Salon.
Newport 100. Give me them Newport 100s.
So she would be going hard on the nicotine gum, and she would bless you out a little bit. You hear her spit out to the side. She go in her pocket, get her next little stick of gum, and then she's back
on too.
she's back on the rehearsal. Back to chart number 2.
My band director from high school is actually now he's the band director of FAMU. He's the March 100 band director now, but he was my high school band director when I was in high school, and he was tough. Now I call him soft because he can't do the stuff now that he used to do back in the day. Back in the day,
why not? They college students, they could take it.
You forgot this is after Robert Champion situations and all of that. Yeah. A lot more restrictions.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it used to be. Quite the March 100 of my day is not the same as the March 100.
That's how I feel about the Spartan Legion. Nowhere near the same, baby. They used to make us run in the rain. They didn't give a shit. If you wet, so what?
Oof, those
Your
were the
head
days.
hurts, so what? It's hot outside, so what? You got a cramp, so what?
No, I used to love don't swat my bugs, don't swat my mosquitoes, don't swat my insects. They were here before
You better stand in attention and don't move an inch, motherfucker.
They were here before you, and they will be here after you.
Exactly.
Oh, I just got a knot in my stomach thinking about standing at attention. Standing at attention for about 30 minutes. Ugh.
No. I got a story from my freshman year in 100. I don't care because you in the background because I'm about to get off in 20 minutes. I got to go live with Really B. Where's Happy Child? Can you put the link for Teacher Project 2.0 in the chat for me, please?
Yeah, I got a phone call coming through that I got to take. I'm going to catch y'all later, all right?
All right.
All right, Quinn.
So,
yes, for the living room. I love.
I was in the band, right? My freshman year in the 100. The drum major just called attention. Soon as the drum major called attention, I thought somebody had slapped me in the back of my neck. All I felt was in the back of my neck. A couple milliseconds later, I feel legs crawling. Upperclassmen standing behind me and see this huge ass bug crawling up the back of my neck and says to me, "Motherfucker, if you move, you gonna end your life today." And he was like, "I dare you to move. I dare you to move. I will end your life today if you move." Because we had just got called to attention. And I felt it was the creepiest thing in the world. I felt every leg of this insect slowly crawling up the back of my neck. Do y'all understand that I was more afraid of getting killed? Because I really thought this young man was going to kill me than I was of the horror of feeling all 6 of these legs crawling up the back of my neck. I had to make a decision. What was I going to do? Was I going to swat this? Because I knew not only was he going to fuck me up, but the drum majors, if they saw me moving, was going to fuck me up too. Yeah. So it was a hard decision, but I remember he said, I dare you to move and swat this bug." It hit me. It felt like somebody slapped me. That's how hard this goddamn bug hit the back of my goddamn neck. I said, Ty,
everybody say that until it happens to them.
You like my new camera?
Everybody say don't move. You better not move till it happens to them.
Mm-hmm.
Am I in HD?
Oh, you got this new camera on? Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, we see you real good. We see you in the living room with your backdrop and your white people furniture and all that good shit. Your rich bitch furniture. We see it.
Just a couple of items I picked up throughout the years.
I'm mad.
Well, Ty, what do you think about the whole Miss Kiki Everlasting situation?
Miss Kiki Everlasting better stay where the fuck she's at. She should have stayed in jail. What she might do is leave me and my people alone. Because if I focus attention on her, I will dish rag her and drag her.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Anyway, we got to get off, y'all, because I got to go. Because Really B and me supposed to go live.
Sure. Wow.
If y'all want, we can go. We can have a boys' night out later tonight.
This is hugging me in all the right places.
Ty, you down for a boys' night out later tonight? You ain't doing shit. So yeah, we gonna do that. I'll send the link. We'll do a boys' night out later tonight. Hey, y'all in the chat, y'all lay around for it and look for a boys' night out. Can I just start the chat before we get out of here? I think Mother just went live. I think I just gotta.
Yeah, Sophia live now. I'm about to go. But thanks for having me.
How many people? That doesn't mean a lot because a whole lot of people that had you.
Bitch, how many had you? I bet those numbers are equal.
We'll talk about that on Boys Night Out. We'll talk about body counts tonight on Boys Night Out.
Oh dear Jesus.
We'll talk about some great college stories tonight on Boys Night Out.
I got plenty.
Yes, let's do that. Anyway, y'all, Shondo's in the chat to everybody. Y'all know I love y'all. I love on y'all. Please come see us at the Teacher Project 2.0. We will be over there talking all things to help you out with your kids' education, so forth and so on at 4:30. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We getting out of here.